Hi, welcome to this particular presentation where I'll be showing you the difference between the traditional business model that we all are used to, and then the new business model that we are coming up with, which is a truly human business model. Now, you need to understand is that if you want to build a truly human company, if you follow the traditional business model, it's not going to work. Just like Jesus said in the Bible, that you don't put old wine into new wineskin. You need to bring a new wine and put it into a new wineskin. So you need a complete new system for a new way of doing business. So welcome once again to the Truly Human TV, where I'll be teaching you, guiding you through so that you can transition from using the traditional business model to using the truly human business model that is actually people-centric. The traditional business model is not, but this one is people-centric. Now, my name is Ola Dimeji, and I am the CEO and founder of Mega Growth Solution. Mega Growth Solution is a truly human company design consultancy. That is to say, we help clients to transition from the traditional way of doing business to a people-centric way of doing business, where everybody is actually treated as a human. We help our clients, we help teams become truly human leaders and also value creators, and also organization become more truly human company. You want your company to become truly human, where you actually bring out all the best from your people, then we are the people you need to call on. Now, there are a couple of books I've written on that. We have The Truly Human Employee, we have The Truly Human Leadership, then we have The Truly Human Company. You can get those books on Amazon. We have Truly Human School, which is about to come out. That one deals with high schools, how you can bring caring into the high school system. Employees need to care for their employer or their superior. That is the truly human employee. Everybody needs to be a truly human leader. That is a truly human leadership. And your company becoming a place of caring, where you build a culture of caring, that is truly human company. Now, how do we help our clients? You see, the first thing is this: we design a culture that is actually truly human. So we build a truly human culture within that particular space. Now, that particular culture creates an environment, a caring environment that brings out the best in people. When people are there, they feel safe to unleash all that is within them. Then secondly, we help clients design their business model to be truly human. We tweak it so that you can have a truly human business model that's actually built around people. You see, making money, you make money in such a way that you elevate people's experiences. So while you're elevating, your purpose is to elevate people's experiences. You get me? While you're doing that, you're making money. That is how the business model works. Build your people to be truly human. You see, the way you build your people will determine how they build a business. So it's important that you build them to become truly human leaders. We help clients transform their company into a company of leaders. It's important that every single company becomes a company of leaders. Now, here we are. The main topic, you see, we have the traditional business model and then versus the truly human business model. What are the difference between the two of them? The traditional business model will be in red background, while the truly human will be in green background. So you'll see them, and we have the two traditional business model. We have the lean canvas and we have the business model canvas. So you're going to see them now so that you begin to know what is actually the difference between the two. You see, everything in business starts and ends with people. everything in truly human company. In business generally, it starts with you as a person, with your client, employees, and it ends with the customers and possibly with the community you're serving, where you're living. So it starts with people. So if it starts with people, why are you not making people the center of the business you run? And that is the essence of the truly human business model, so that you can make them, everything starts, the core of your business should be people. How you treat people, how you serve people, how you deliver great value for people, how you deliver value to people. Let your business be all about that. Now, here we have an instance of the business model canvas. You have the key partners, key activities, value propositions. Now, you find all of this. There's nothing about your people in here. It is all about the customer, how you can serve the customer, and whatever is there, you have your cost structure. So where you spend your money, possibly investing your people, you call it cost structure. And what you get out of it, you call it the revenue. You see, there is nothing about people in this particular value business model canvas. There's nothing about people there. Now, here's the lean canvas. Lean canvas was actually taken from the business model canvas. You find out that it's almost the same. You get me? It's almost the same, except that you have, where you have problems, then you have solutions. But basically, it is the same. And in it, the focus is the customer. So the employee is actually a tool to achieve a particular end, which is not what a truly human company should have. So here is the truly human company business model. Now, here you have where you take care of your client, your employees. We call it what? We call it the investment center. Where you take care of your customers, we call it the revenue distant. Then you have an offering to your people. So all of this actually make up what the business model, truly human business model is. But today we're just looking at what is the difference between the traditional business model and then the truly human business model. Now we have a sign of a heart here. Then in red, the traditional business model lacks human heart and soul. There's no heart and soul. It's just about what we can make. We don't care for anybody. All we care about is the numbers and how much we're making. But you see, the truly human business model has a human heart and a soul. It means it cares for people and it thinks about people, because it is all about, the purpose of the business model is, how do we impact and transform our people? So when you start thinking about transformation, you're thinking about having a heart, you're having a soul towards people. So if you're going the truly human way, then you need to have, your business will have a heart and a soul. It's not all about the money you're going to make or the income, the numbers. No, it's more about the people. The traditional business model is money focused. Well, the truly human business model is human focused. And the whole world is made up of humans. We're out, we exist, like we saw with barry-wehmiller. We exist to impact the lives of people. You get me? Now, look at those exciting faces. Now, why will you use these people as a means to an end? Why don't you use them as an end? They should be the beginning and the end of it, so that at the end of the day, their joy, their happiness, their fulfillment, the way they feel, it's all about what you want to achieve. You get me? Let it be all about that, so that you can actually, anyone that you come in contact with, the human factor will actually work in them. They'll feel happy because you are making them the major focus. When you make humans your focus, humans become happy. Their self-esteem is built up. And that is what the truly human business model does. The traditional business model uses people to make money. You get me? You're a factory worker, you go, you work because the person is focused on how much money can we make. Now, it will get to an extent whereby it doesn't care about your health. Even if you're not feeling fine, that person will want you to put in everything, you get me, so that he can make money, because you are a tool of labor. You get me? You are a factor of production, and labor is part of the factor. So you are just part of the things he wants. But in the truly human business model, it is you make money to build people, because the essence of the economic value you create is so that you can actually fund your purpose. And remember, your purpose is all about your people, the people you have, and how much you impact their lives and touch their lives. So the traditional business model uses people to make money. Well, the truly human business model make money to build people. The traditional business model is all about the owner. You create value for the owner. If the owner feels you're not creating value, the owner is not happy. But in the truly human business model, value is created for every single person. The employee creates value. The owner creates value for the employee creates value for the customer creates value for the owner creates value, the business creates value for the community where it lives. You get me? Now, that is what the truly human business model does to you. You get me? It's not just about, you don't feel, people that work in such places don't feel like, oh, I'm there to serve this man. No, they feel like, I am there to be served. You get me? I am there to be served. When you feel you're there to be served, you begin to feel, okay, let me also serve. Because one act of goodness, you get me, sparks another. If the owners are actually good to the people will be good to every single one, because the way you treat your people determines how they treat your employee, your customers, and other people they come across. So it is important that we get to that stage, that we transition from the traditional business model to the truly human business model. Now, the traditional business model, you have the owner is the only one that matters. Every other person is there to serve him. Is the most important factor there. You get me? He is the Don. He is the king. All other people are peasants, and they are there to do his will and to serve him. But in the traditional business model, like Bob Chapman said in his book, everybody matters. Everyone. You get me? Because every human life that walk in that particular place matters. So as a result, they look for ways. The business model makes them work in such a way, because it supports the truly human culture. It works in such a way that it sends every one of those people to their family happy at the end of the day. They are happy and fulfilled. And when you send your people happy and fulfilled home, they are going to treat their family well. So the business model, the truly human business model, actually considers all of this, the human factor in it, so that everyone will go home happy. They are not just pretending to be, but they are truly happy and joyous. It is important. Traditional business model has profit as its core. Then the truly human business model has higher purpose. Higher purpose. The higher purpose, we have looked at it. Check the other video on the business model. You actually see what I talked about, the higher purpose. The higher purpose is focused on people. It is all about people. What do we do to people? What do we do to our people? What do we do to our customers? That is what the higher purpose is. So the purpose is people-centric. Again, following what we've been saying, the traditional business model makes the owners to flourish. Well, the truly human business model makes everyone to flourish. You get me? It's all about elevating the human experience for everyone. That is the truly human business model. You're there, the business model creates an environment for you that you're able to bring out your gift develop your gift, bring out your gift, contribute, and collaborate with other people to create value. You get me? You're working in a place where you feel at home, where you feel happy. I mean, it is interesting for every single company. You see, our goal is that in 50 years, almost every company, if not about 70% of companies on earth, will have transitioned to actually using the truly human business model. 70% using the truly human business model, which means they are now truly human companies. In a truly human business model, the relationship with everyone is transformational. It's just like from caterpillar, the butterfly becomes a butterfly. But in a relational, in the traditional business model, relationships are transactional. I mean, I pay you this, you get this from me. Just check those business model canvases. You'll find out that every relationship there is actually transactional. But in the truly human business model, relationships are transformational, which means people are transformed, lives are changed, people are impacted, lives are touched. You get me? People come in and they go out better. You see, in the traditional business model, it is all about what I can get. But in the truly human business model, it's all about what are we making our people become? Who are they becoming at the end of the day? In the traditional business model, it is all management related. And Bob Chapman will always say that management is actually the manipulation of people to do for you what you want them to do. But in the truly human business model, it's leadership related. It's all about let's transform everyone to a leader. It's all about let's inspire people so that they can dream more, they can become more, they can do more. You get me? It is more about inspiration, not really manipulation. And the major role of a leader is to develop other leaders. So in the truly human business model, every single person, the target is this: anyone that enters into our business, we must turn that person into a leader, because people are the product. So you turn those people into leaders so that you can send them out into the world, because that is the greatest gift the truly human company gives to the world, are people that are actually leaders. And leaders solve problems. So they go into those societies, those communities where they live, and begin to ensure that they solve problems and they transform that particular community. The traditional business model sees and treats people as function. That is, oh, you, by your title, you are the manager. No, you are not. You are the cleaner. You are this. That is how they see people. They don't see people beyond that. You get me? And as a result, they see people exactly that way. But in the truly human business model, people are seen and treated as human. You get me? So it's not about rank and class. It's all about you are human, and we love the way you are. So we want to treat you as human. People are human. Everyone has an aspiration. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a dream, because we're all human. So the truly human company workplace is a place where people are helped to realize their dream. Not that people are there to help the owner to realize his dream. No, it is in people achieving their various dreams that the whole organization actually achieves its dreams. That is how the truly human company works. And this is, they treat people as humans. If you don't see people as humans, you won't understand that they have a purpose. You don't understand that they have a dream. And there are people that are dependent on them, and people that actually expect much more from them. The true traditional business model rewards those who sacrifice others for money. You get me? It's just like you have a boss, oh, the target is numbers. So he needed to retrench or fire some of the people that are working with him so that he can actually make the numbers. But in the truly human business model, you have they reward those who make sacrifices for others. Now, there's a difference between the two. In the military, as Simon Sinek said, he said in the military actually reward those that make sacrifices to save others. But in the business world, people that sacrifice others to make money are the ones that are actually rewarded. So the truly human business model changes that, because it supports a truly human culture. And that particular culture supports our humanity. You get me? It is not human to sacrifice people for money, but it is human to make sacrifices for others so that others can have better life. And that is the major focus of this business model. It supports the culture that rewards people that make sacrifices for others. So the traditional business model, as we know, it destroys human dignity while creating economic value. And that is why there is a lot of poverty of dignity in the world today. People are not dignified in their workplace, because the traditional business model focus more on numbers. It focus more on profit, focus more on what we can get out of the people. We don't care what we put into them. We just want something out of them. But you see, the truly human business model, it creates both economic value and human value. When you check the business model, the truly human business model, you'll find out that on the left-hand side, it's the creation of economic value. On the right-hand side is the creation of human value. So when you combine the economic value and human value together, you actually make the customer happy. The customer is happy. Everybody is happy. You get me? So the world, it's balanced. You are making money. You are making people happy. You're making people fulfilled. And it is a great world to live. So our target, you see, when you begin to have a truly human business company, what will happen is this. We'll begin to have a joyous world. We'll begin to have a world where our humanity is actually not going extinct, because businesses have the power to change the world. Businesses are a force for building a better world, if only we'll have a truly human business model and a truly human culture that is centered around a truly human purpose, a purpose that is centered around people. So I know you have questions on the comment. Go ahead, ask your question, state your opinion, and so on. We'll get back to you and answer them all. And if you want to be part of our masterclass on this, so that we will take you through the business model, every single part of the business model, so that you can implement it, good. And if you want us to come into your company and to help you transform your business into a truly human company, then of course, give us a call and send us an email. Be highly intentional, become a truly human company. And to do that, we help you develop a people-centric purpose. We help you transform your people to truly human leaders. We build a system within your company that continually transform those people. Not just leaders in your company, but leaders even in their family, leaders in their community, because a truly human company impacts the community where its people live. 3, we design a truly human business model for you. We develop a truly human culture and design a truly human employee experience, because the employee experience decide the customer experience that you're going to have. So it's a great time sharing this with you. And I hope that you actually, if you want us to work together to do something in your company, for you to embrace this particular business model, you give us a call so that we can discuss this. Once again, thank you, and subscribe to our channel so that you continue to get more videos on the truly human concept. Thank you.